Yeah.
Yeah, get the vehicles down now. Yeah, be cool. Want to overload you? Like, do you mean keep it as?
No, no. Just give me a second. This one. Okay.
You got it ready this time to record, Tim. Perfect.
Doing it now.
Um, did you take a look at the thing that I sent you with the duplicated items in the building manager?
Yes, I got that those screenshots, but I haven't looked at any of it just yet. In the Arsenal, in Infusion, yeah.
Yeah, so it's in WCS Core prefab multiplayer. Oh no, editor, dot editor manager. We'll need to override this one, and then it's basically just deleting everything that isn't US or USSR.
Yeah.
Alright, so did we last time when we set up the thing, did we already copy the vehicle config? Probably, right?
Yeah, we done all the vehicle config. Just already the setup for you to add deleting everything. Not WCS. So all the
The
vehicles are all WCS.
deployable bike, I think. Or does that go down as an
This one,
equipment?
the deployable bike is an equipment, not a vehicle, technically speaking. So we will find it in the entity catalog in the
What about the MRAPs? Because they're joint tactical vehicles.
so
WCS.
joint tactical vehicles. Let's see, what is it? So the M1 Abrahams. Gonna go through the list here. So M1 Abrahams. The what else? Yeah. So those are all part of WCS as well. So or either they're a part of WCS or the modder had WCS in mind and made the correct entries in the right places. So they should work out of the box. So let's go back.
How about changing timers in that then for that?
Yes. So timers is a big thing. So there's only one timer actually. So every vehicle you spawn, so every player has basically a vehicle buy timer, and if you buy a vehicle, you set a value to that timer, and the timer needs to run down. So, for example, if you buy an expensive helicopter and set the timer to 5 minutes, that player won't be able to spawn any vehicle for 5 minutes.
There's no way around that then, is it?
No.
No. Okay, just so I know that. That's fine. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm still looking at a solution, or even trying to script my own logic for that. So every vehicle has, or every vehicle type has its own timer. But currently, it's just from vanilla. It's you can also
It's just
do
all or nothing. That's basically it. Like, yeah.
yes. All right, let's go to the entity catalog. So basically, what you're gonna do is if you're going to add vehicles. So as you can see, I've added just one vehicle right now. That's not part. So these two are WCS, and
Yeah.
this is what I will add. I just added a config in here, and then if you hover over the entity list here, is it even that? Yeah. So you want to add the here. So if you hover over it, it says you the class is SCR entity catalog entry. So if you want to add a new vehicle, just hit the plus button here and use the entity catalog entity entry. And then
That can be different at times for different vehicles.
for vehicles, it's always the same.
Always the same.
It's same with ammunition because I had to do that with the Barrett 50 cal ammo, so you had to do SCR catalog entity
Yeah.
and then just drag and drop it
So
into the prefab.
so usually if it gives you a drop down where you select one of multiple entries, what I usually would do is just take a look at something that is working, see what it is.
Ah, okay, I get you. I got what you're saying now. I understand that. Yeah.
Yeah, and then it's just finding the prefab. So I think I have. Let's delete this one. So let's add a new helicopter. And what you do there is I think a helicopter that I haven't added here. Vehicles, helicopters, Tiger. Just basically drag and drop it onto the entity prefab, and that's it.
And that's it. Okay.
That's it.
Oh, okay.
Difficult part now for experience costs and supply costs.
Yeah.
For weapons, you can directly do this in this list, as we saw last time.
Oh,
So,
Yeah.
can you not
for
do it from
vehicles,
the entity
nope,
data list there?
nope, unfortunately not. So
Bastard.
if you want to do this, let's delete this because I don't want to use it actually. So for example, we want to make one of the helicopters more expensive, like the.
Because this is the part I was struggling with. Is I got to all this and I couldn't change the value of anything.
Yeah. So the thing you can do in this list here is basically disable stuff. So I disabled.
Yeah, I
for
did all
example,
those.
The loads of different skin ones, is it?
Yeah, because
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just looking through so much crap.
yeah. Let's take the Cobra. I think. Is it not showing it?
It did that with me the other day. It didn't show the Cobra itself. The base one, it just only showed the second, like the camo. So if you go to the black one, it would probably show the black one.
For some reason it doesn't. Well, we can navigate to this anyway. It should be in WCS helicopters. What is it there? Prefabs, vehicles, helicopters. Oh, it's a standalone one, I think, right? It's the 6 tab. No, this is the little bird. Okay, we don't want to change this.
That's the Apache, I think that one.
So let's say we want to increase the supplies needed for this one or the experience cost. What you're going to do is basically just right click it, override it. So it's part of your arsenal mod now. Now you can edit with prefab. And then there is a property in here. Let's find it. It should be something. This ammo flare. I think it's probably down at the bottom. Next animation, storage, weapon slots, camera lock. Always have to search for this one. It's universal. This can be it. Yeah, so SCR editable vehicle component. It has entity budget costs. And there should be. Okay. So campaign is supplies. So this one costs 2,000 supplies. Budget type cooldown. I think these aren't minutes or whatever. It's job descriptive definition. I think it's just a list of cooldowns you can actually select. costs yet. I would just use the supply costs and the rank costs.
Yeah.
Oh, WCS cooldown duration. This one would be.
Okay, yeah. So it has to be minutes with it.
Yes.
Seconds.
Seconds.
Seconds. Yeah.
Seconds. Right. Okay. Seconds. Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah. So campaign is supplies. Rank is the required rank you're going to use. So if you want to increase this, just be aware that the ranks also have an ID or a number associated with them. So colonel is 7. General would be 8. Major is 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So you need to change both.
Change both. Right.
Yeah, no problem.
Cooldown duration, well, just increase it or decrease it, and yeah, the costs that you're.
Is that how much it D-ranks you?
Yeah, the D rank basically gives you.
Okay. Because yes, I got what you saying. So you lose 1,000 XP there, would you?
Yes.
Okay. Yes.
Yeah, and that's how we try to avoid helicopter spamming. So
Yeah.
I massively increased the XP cost.
Yeah, because it probably would work better than a cooldown as well, wouldn't it? Because it would be more detrimental to that one person.
Yes, and I think let's check. I think you can actually see the XP required for each rank. Now let's check. I think it's a WCS core.
I'll just do it to like 2,500 or something.
I think this is just reward. So if you want to ever look at it in WCS core campaign, you can find all the different XP costs or the XP you get from doing stuff.
Yeah, that's handy. That have a look at that. Yeah.
There should be. Is it in here? Oh, this is just the available ranks that faction has. Okay. Yeah, I have to take a look in.
Yeah, that's something to chew off and I'll have a look at. Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah, there's a config file where it basically tells the game. So XP 1 to 100 is private, 101 to 500 is the next rank, and so on.
I get you.
Yeah, but yeah, I would just trying doubling it or times 1.5ing it. That's probably.
Yeah, I'd set them to 2.5 for the major choppers. I think Chile.
Yeah, for like the city Apaches and stuff like that. Yeah.
Yeah. We'll be making a few enemies when we do this.
Because that'll stop them leaving the game and coming back in. Because a lot of people are doing that to get the cooldown to stop working. Because if you leave the game, come back in the cooldown, you just spawn another helicopter. So
really?
Yeah.
So the more it costs them personally with that deranking, that'll stop.
Yes. And I mean, if someone really plays a lot of time and runs a lot of supplies and is way up in the general level where it probably has like 20k XP or whatever, well then I think it's fine that he can buy 3 or 4 helicopters before deranking.
Yeah, that's fair enough. Yeah.
That's fair enough. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's basically how you want to do it. But yeah, the unfortunate part is you have to do it for every single helicopter you want to use.
That's not too bad. You can just do that slowly over time if it comes to it as well. So it's not too bad.
Yeah. That's true.
That's a good bit of knowledge.
That's basically the vehicle stuff. So it's pretty much straightforward as in the weapons as well.
Yeah.
So just basically drag the pre. See what you've done. You've recorded this, Tim, haven't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. So just look, just first for reference, so I know where the files are, and then yeah, that's good to go. Yeah, I can work with that definitely.
Let's see if I have something else that I found out last time in the last few days. Factions, arsenal. This is the armband thing. But I think you're using my standalone mod for the armbands as well. So
Yeah. I've just added that as a dependency. The armband remover.
If you want to do it straight in the arsenal as well, it's super easy. It's basically you just need to override two prefabs.
Okay.
So you need to find those. They're in WCS armbands and they're underscore locked. And the only thing that you really need to do in there is in this property you just have to check those 3. That's all that mod does.
Oh, okay.
Ah,
Okay.
yeah. Good stuff.
Okay. Oh, yeah, that's definitely. So I can work with that now and build an arsenal. Definitely, 100%. Because your time is valuable.
Yes.
Next time, could we just have we'll have a refresh, but could you show me some of that GitHub stuff?
Yeah, I mean we can do this now because it's really easy.
Okay. If you've got time.
Well, it's easy if you know what Git is.
I've used it before.
I've used it with drones.
Not, but I have used it.
Okay. So what I would recommend to you guys is make a GitHub account if you haven't already have one. And one of you guys will just need to create an empty repository and make it private, so you need to invite people rather than everybody can see it.
Yeah.
Once you've done this, you basically just have to initialize the Git repository. You can do this after you set up everything. Basically, it's just you run a command in the command line of your computer. It will create a special folder called !git, and you're gonna put this in the add-ons folder, so where all your mods are in. And what you can do then is just use GitHub Desktop. It's the easy way. You can do everything I'm showing you via the command line, but this has a nice user interface. And it basically will automatically track everything you changed. So you can see those have all been modified, these files. And if we take a look, this is the one that we were just talking. And
Okay.
yeah, and what you're going to do then is just, it will tell you, oh, this has changed. Give me a quick summary. I don't know, edit. I think, what did I do here? I think RIS laser attachments. Entity catalog, and then just commit it. Committing is basically saying, well, this is what I've done here, and then you can push it to the online server. And once we've done this, we can go to the repository itself, and now you can see under commits, it tells you what I've done, and it tracks every single change. So if you ever do encounter the point where you break stuff, you can. So every single one of those commits are basically checkpoints. So
All right.
Go back to.
You can roll back.
I can roll back to any of those points.
Because when did people were doing that? Okay, I got you. That's fantastic. Yeah.
Yeah, and it also will tell you what has changed because most of the files are actually just ASCII code, so you can just read it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I've done this for all my mods, so I have a big repository now.
That's cool as hell. Okay. Yeah, I'll be setting one of them up then, definitely. Thank you.
Yeah, and Git is so popular in software development, so if you just Google probably Git for Dummies, it's probably the easiest way. Do you know the For Dummies book series?
Yes.
Yeah, they also have YouTube videos, and I think they're quite good.
I briefly did it when I was programming some. I don't know if you ever heard of them, Ponagotchis and things like that. Basically, it's a Wi-Fi sniffer, things like that. Just basically just to download things like that from here. So it's pretty much the same. So yeah.
I think this one also explains very good. Was it? So most of the tutorials you find are for command line use, which I would recommend you guys using. Just install GitHub Desktop and use this.
Yeah.
And again, so this folder where all your mods are in, it doesn't get synchronized to the Steam cloud, so a shared account wouldn't help because you would need to share those files in some way or fashion. So for example, if I send if I gave you the mod that I created for the if I just send the files to you, you put it in your mod directory, scan it for in Reforger, you
Yeah.
will be able to edit everything in there.
Ah.
Because it's coming straight from you, not the workshop, yeah?
Yes.
Okay, I got you.
That's basically what we wanted. And do you know when you do publish stuff to the workshop, you ask for contributors. You put your email in. Do you have to do anything to put somebody else's in, or just put their email address associated with the account?
We did this. Oh, I've never used the contributor function yet. Where is it? Is it in here?
It's publish. So you click publish, and then it's there. So then, yeah,
The boxes, but also
fourth
screenshots.
dialog box. Yeah, that one.
Yeah, you would need to add the email address of someone else in there. But I'm actually not sure if a contributor can publish on its own. I think only the owner of the mod can do the publish process.
Yeah.
I don't mind all that. To me,
So
to me, the names don't matter, does it? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I think this contributor field is just for display. It doesn't have any edit functionality or stuff like this.
Right.
I get what you're saying, yeah.
You mentioned about mods that needed dependencies, like the bacon. It needed RIS lasers.
Yes. Well, it works without it, but the mod comes with those mods, so why not use them?
Yeah.
Basically, all the bacon weapons, they come with 2 additional mods, which are, so if we take a look at, let's say for example the bacon M4, we have 3 entries in here, so one for the weapon itself, one for the ammunition the weapon uses, and one for the attachments that are compatible with it.
Yeah.
So, for example, I think for the bacon M4 it's all the colored plates and stuff like this. But it also has a dependency to RIS attachments, laser attachments, and to RASI optics.
Yeah,
and
RASI
it only
optics.
uses a few of those. I've just went and added all of those.
Oh, so you just added the dependency separately.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because there are some real cool, there's cool stuff in there. Like for example this rangefinder, it will automatically, so rather than taking up your rangefinder, pressing a key, it will if once you have activated it, it will just
Automatically do
give
it.
you range all the time.
Yeah.
I haven't seen that one. That's really good. It's like the rangefinder.
I managed to figure out how to add the AK-50 and the Barrett to the Arsenal from the WCS catalogue and their ammo types yesterday, so that was quite good. The ammo was a bit of a mess about, but I got there in the end.
Yeah. So usually, well, the easiest way if the mod creator just includes an entity catalog, because then you can just copy stuff.
Yeah.
Some of those they don't, so you have to create your own entity catalog for them.
Yeah, because I found the prefab and I just made my own entity catalog for the AK-50 ammo type.
Yeah. Just give me a second. I need to go to the door. My food
No
is
worries.
coming.
No worries. I just made a lasagna and burnt myself to bits. Yeah, do you know the white sauce? Yeah, it got me good. Big time. I burnt my lower lip. I'm fuming.
It's like when you bite into a pizza, it's fucking lava. Did you actually make it, or is it a fucking...
Make. Yeah.
Ah, nice. Go on, mate. Go on, fair play.
Alright, back.
Well, I think we got enough to carry on with now, so we can let you, go and have your food.
Yeah, thank you. just thinking, is there anything that I...
The bacon. No, not bacon. Deployable bike. Well,
Yes.
we have to add that manually.
Yes, you have to, and it's not part of the vehicles because you can grab the box from the arsenal, so you need to add that to the inventory items catalog. So let's see, where do I have it? It should be in here somewhere. Should be in here, unless I forgot to include it. Bacon, comrade. And now you can see why I edited all the names, because now it's easier to look through.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I've been doing.
That's what I've been doing. Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, WW2 bike.
So.
Just,
So we add the World War II bike and then find the deployable bike and add that as the prefab.
yes. So
Oh,
the WW. So if you wanted to spawn the let's call it normal bike on a vehicle spawner like the small vehicle station, you would need to add it to the vehicle config. But since you want to grab the deployable bike basically from the arsenal, which becomes the actual bike, you can just add it to the inventory items, which are basically the arsenal items.
and that's everything from that to new smoke grenades and things like that.
Yep, exactly. So if you're using the modern Russian smoke grenades, wherever it, I'm in the US config, but go to the Russian config to see those. Config, entity catalog USSR. Yeah, the Russian smokes,
Yeah,
they're in here.
brilliant. Um, on that, you said about the Noriko guns. Do you know what mod pack that is called?
Which weapons? Sorry.
The is it the
The
Chinese? Yeah,
QBZ menu.
yeah.
It's the PLA, so it's dark brew something something.
Dark Group PLA.
Yes, this one.
What's this now for them Chinese weapons, is it?
Yep.
So if I wanted to add them to both sides, is it just for sake of copying it to both
Yep.
sides?
So it's if we I should have it in here. So I think it's just PLA update. Yeah. Configs, entity catalog, USSR, and then scroll up. Oh, that's character inventory items. So it has a bunch of stuff in here. So clothing, patches, whatever. I don't care for those. I just want the
Weapons.
weapons. Yeah. So I just copied those three as you've done multiple times now. Just copied those into the USSR config,
Yeah,
which is in here. And if you wanted to add those to the US side as well, you just paste it in the US side as well.
yeah. That's all. I didn't know if you had to do anything because it says USSR config. So
Nope.
as long as
So
it's posted in both sides, it'll work.
yeah, you can call those configs whatever you want to call them, because the part that matters is where you remember when we set up everything, we linked those to the faction managers,
Yeah,
basically, and that's basically what tells which config goes to which arsenal.
yeah. Brilliant.
And the weapons itself, they don't have a faction affiliation, so it's everything.
Just put them in wherever you want to, can you? The weapons.
Yeah. Yeah. So for example, I think in the US arsenal, I put weapons in there.
The sawn-off shotgun from the Russian side in the American arsenal the other day, so it's pretty much easy to do.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
One quick question before we do go, and it is a quick question. Do you know much about weapon skins, Joey?
Well, as I said in the chat, it's a rabbit hole you're gonna enter if you want to pursue this way.
Okay.
The thing is, if you want to edit existing textures, the problem you will encounter is you can't actually access the current textures, so you have to create your own from scratch, basically.
Okay. I'll certainly look into.
And yeah, one more thing to keep in mind for those is basically, so the textures aren't, well, I can show you, just give me a second, should in, let's see, which mod would it be? I think it should be the demo I did with the FIA flag. Yeah, so the structure basically for textures is starting with your, well, PNG, TIF file, whatever. You import those to the workbench. It becomes an EDDS file. This is basically the internal image file format
It's
for.
all the same as doing the patches, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, then you have the emat where you put the EDDS file in, and the emat you can actually then use uh, on the actual prefab.
Okay. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Well, you're in the mod chat now anyway, so we'll
Yes.
be speaking, and I look forward to more interactions.
Yep. All right.
As
Have a good
always,
evening, guys.
Shmori, thanks for your help, mate, and enjoy your food. Have a good evening.
Yeah. Enjoy your food, mate, and thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.